Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and particularly Darryl. I'm glad you gave that speech tonight. I enjoyed listening to it. You came out here and you made me think before I walked up here while they were singing our songs and serenading us. I checked to make sure that my fly was closed. It's never been an issue before. I think it's always good to start out with a joke like that. And then you came out and you passed around the book, which I thought also was a little good feature. Little features like that, I just want to explain to the guests here, you start doing that when you're in Toastmasters. Not just come up here and speak, try to find other ways to communicate with your audience. I thought that was very interesting. You spoke without notes, you knew what you were saying the whole time. And you came out, you weren't behind the lectern, you were out here, and you were talking to the entire audience. Looking around, making good eye contact. I thought that was very effective, what you were doing. Your gestures were good, they seemed very natural. But I really liked that you gave us good information about Alcoholics Anonymous, something that I really had not known that much about. I have heard a lot about them, but I really did not know that much about them. And you explained some of their history and some of the philosophy. I guess if I was going to make suggestions for improvement, perhaps you would try to project your voice more so that it would carry. I was able to hear you. I was not that far away, but it did not sound sufficiently loud that you might be able to hear it in the back, so that might be something you might want to work on. Also, since it is an entertaining speech, maybe a few more jokes, not just the one when you came out about your fly. Even though it's not a humorous speech per se, in my humble opinion, whenever you're trying to entertain the audience, or even just inform the audience, a little bit of humor never hurts. It always seems to help communicate your message. But overall, I think you have a very folksy and natural delivery, which I always enjoy watching. In the 2 years, I never get tired of it. It is very effective, and I'm always very impressed by it. But you went even further tonight, and you really showed certain courage to talk about something that is very personable, about your own struggle with alcoholism. And I think just coming here is probably part of it, and I really have to admire what you're doing and how you're dealing with it, and I think you're an inspiration to us all. Mr. Toastmaster.
All right. May I get a timer's report, please, Mary?